Hey, welcome. Good afternoon. We are back with yet another Crosskeys restream. Can't believe we're already on week 4. New pairings got released just earlier this morning. Here we are. Good afternoon, Telthar. How's it going?
How's it going?
Doing
Should
well.
be a good one.
Yes, yeah. I believe actually Humbug was actually on Dante's channel just yesterday. In fact, maybe it was the day before. Racing Shem was in a 2-0 matchup, and we can see where his results ended up, landing him in the 2-1 bracket versus Dr. Bowser. Be a great match.
Yeah. So
This setting, yeah. I was gonna say this week's settings, a little bit tamer than maybe normal, but certainly very nice quality improvement for life because we already see Humbug and Dr. Bowser dashing to their heart's content with their pseudo boots enabled. That's it, kind of about the settings. Otherwise, just play a regular Crosskeys, except we get to go fast.
Like immediately followed that connector and got hit bombed for it. That was sort of the idea there. And now we can just save and quit and continue.
Yeah, I see Humbug already went to the back of Escape. No need to rush the Key Rat today. It just has a regular Hyrule Castle Smoky. Not that he really had anything to begin with. He did the right thing yesterday about not rushing anything. But yeah, we've already gotten, you got a really nice magic drop from one of the other sewer rats. Always really cool to see. Did you have any
Did he
catch
do the
for
right thing?
Yeah, yes, Telethar, he did the right thing, okay?
I mean, he didn't win, so like...
Well, there were other somewhat exasperating facts, but I do believe that the late flippers did not hurt Humbug, so... Plus, think about all the mental anguish he would have had to suffer through the entirety of the seed. We already found Meyer. I have already missed where that was.
Meyer's at the castle.
Okay, perfect.
And Tank is there, and Humbug's green.
Yes. Okay, yeah, that's great. Sank and Kak is a really convenient start. Kak is basically the Rome of the world, I guess, here. All roads eventually lead to Kakariko. And, well, we're gonna eventually find our way back here. We do have a very convenient Ganon as well, right behind Magic Bat's location. Oh, hey. We found Swamp Palace. Okay, a lot of good entrances here in Kakariko. You do actually see quite a bit of divergence from Dr. Bowser and Humbug. Humbug has found the well at the Lost Woods dropdown. We could really use a bomb. We'll take a lamp. That's kind of good. We can certainly now start seeing things in the dark, but I'm not sure if it's going to solve Humbug's immediate bomb issue. I also
Fine,
see
we're gonna get a bomb from... We have like a lot of enemies to get prize packs of. Surely. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, yes, perfect.
You can even kill these here
Stop.
enemies.
He already knew the prize pack. Okay, he already got a big magic drop from the rats earlier, and yet, like, we're continuing onwards. This Yoshi's greedy.
Well, we're killing them so we can get a new tree pull.
Oh, okay. Such sacrifices must be made, I guess. Okay. Dr. Bowser has found his way over. Yeah, this is also kind of a very classic early Crosskeys routing is to go over to Potion Shop. Just because it's sometimes very common for people to just go over there immediately, and maybe you don't want to lose very early on because you ended up delaying it for too long. Nice bomb lock. But, ooh, we got a flute in the well. I guess we're going straight back to Kakariko.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really understand going up here quick and early, like, if I'm being honest. I know it's like classic routing, but like the justification is that it's like frequently isolated anyway, so you might as well go. Like, it's annoying to get there and frequently isolated, and therefore you might as well go do it. But that's like the reason why you shouldn't do it, in my opinion. Like,
Because it doesn't get
because if
any
it's
better, I guess, right?
well, it doesn't get any better, but also like if it's Sick Kid or Mimic Cave or like all these things that like you're just like, ah, well, shoot, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, yeah, that's also very true. Yeah, yeah, especially early on is also what I kind of noticed in Crosskeys is that you tend to make somewhat like broad arcs of routes, and so once you've visited a location, you don't tend to go back there just because you have so many other options that you want to go explore, and so you kind of maybe want to make it count a little. Nice graveyard lights. This is a much better bomb farm that Dr. Bowser's found. I very much approve of this one versus the Bomble Hut.
Yeah, Humbug, I think just didn't think about it in time, but definitely should have gone and done Mini Moldorm Cave there. Like, his path to go do Mini
Oh,
Moldorm
yeah,
Cave is to
yeah.
flute over to 7 anyway, so like,
Mhm.
he just literally saves a flute. It's never gonna, you don't ever combo it with anything basically at this point.
Yeah, yeah. I've certainly noticed that in a somewhat maybe I won't say like opposing, but in non-entrance, Mini Moldering Cave is one of the earliest locations that a lot of people end up going to. But in entrance, however, it just tends to get isolated. Like even I think more so maybe than like Ice Rod Cave. It's a little bit more awkward to get back to. We did find Paradox Connector here on
Yep,
Dr. Bowser's side.
that
Very
is our
nice.
second paradox, so soon to be third.
Hopefully, we got a lot of extra cash. I guess Sora won't be an issue today. In theory. Good thing we also picked up some extra bombs.
Yeah, it's a good job with those bombs. Those
Yeah, more
bulldogs
bombs.
were being kind of annoying, but you know.
As is the Moldorm's operative, I guess.
Prerogative.
Yeah, prerogative. Yes, thank you for that word. Yes, they don't tend to be very kind to you. Oh my gosh, that little Bowser buddy sprite is amazingly cute. Though I think the Trinex Hoku Boku bunny sprite's also from Mario Super Mario World, so it's really cute to see. Okay, we actually, Button Mashu. So I learned this the other day. Dr. Bowser, the doctor in his name is not misleading. He does in fact have a PhD in real life. Also, probably in game. We don't really know which Bowser's occupation actually is. He might be a little lost because he's not in the Mushroom Kingdom. So we don't really know what kind of secondary life he's leading in here.
What kind of PhD does he have?
That's a great question. All I found out was he has a PhD, and that would be the extent of it.
Yeah, I'm not saying one is better than the other, but like, what happened? Like, how did physicians get claimed to the word doctor? What happened?
No idea. That is a great question. I hope that there is somebody who maybe is an actual medical doctor who might be able to answer this. We did get a sword, by the way, here in Chicken Hut, so those extra bombs in CAC, very nice. I also do appreciate the little things like Dr. Bowser, nice vanilla bottle vendor, being able to dash through those bushes as opposed to kind of scuttling his way down a little bit further to go dash past them. So tiny amount of time saved, but every little bit counts. Humbug finding our good bee friend basically means that he has an infinite permanent weapon, and of course we got the fire rod.
Yeah, whatever, fire rod, not important.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty boring section of the game in terms of like they have like really good starts and the flute's pretty easy and like they're just gonna go do all of the light world basically until they actually get some real progression.
Yeah, we do see bombs are not an issue somehow today. Humbug has decided to forge his own path into Eastern Palace. It is pretty early. I was maybe a little surprised to see him do this with so many other options, I guess, available. But I can never argue with somebody wanting to go into Eastern Palace early.
I don't think it's that weird. Like he does have a lot of options, but like this is 4 items that are in logic. And like there's a very decent chance even if not required, that like it saves you, like if you get a pod key here and then you get to do something extra in pod because of that, which then helps you out. Like even if it wasn't a required sequencing, it still can be helpful.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, oftentimes we've seen, I believe actually with the race yesterday with Humbug and Gem, they found not one, but 2 gloves back to back in Eastern Palace. Doesn't look like to be the case today. Eastern maybe slightly is less valuable, but it certainly can happen. And when, for some reason, Eastern Palace seems to be one of those more polarizing dungeons for whether or not people want to dip in or not. So if you end up missing something early in Eastern, it's it can be quite detrimental to your seed. This lineup gonna work on Bowser's side? I hope so.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I use my sprite if I'm lining up with the actual like actually lining up as opposed to doing a setup. So I don't know.
Okay.
Uh, Dr. Bowser is going to Skull Woods, but he has not sufficient health to like take a hit from that guard, so you have to go around. I'm
Wow,
not
so just
sure.
kinda...
I'm
You're
not
not sure,
sure if I
sorry. Mhm.
like if I like going into. I feel like just dropping back in and going through the in logic connector might make more sense to me.
Hmm.
Like he doesn't have Fire Rod yet. He doesn't have Skull Big Key. He doesn't even have a Skull Small Key. So he's going to walk out of here. It's not Zelga Woods. We know this is all Skull Woods stuff. Now he's gonna have to Death Warp again. Then he has to go back over and like it's just.
Yeah, that's also
And then he's
true.
also
Mhm.
isolated like I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
this
think
is
that
a...
it's the time to sequence break Skull Woods. Right? Like that's something you do when things are getting desperate and you want to get an item so that uh you know your bad options are a little bit more efficient. This is
Mhm.
like just a lot of time lost.
Yeah, right now, like, without the pearl, this is definitely very much not in logic, and we don't really know when we're gonna get that pearl, and also we're kind of seeing Dr. Bowser having to kind of constantly, like, death warp, right, so he can buddy revive. Yeah. And so...
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
like we do know that he's going to get punished for this in the sense that Fire Rod at the very least is available unless he
Mhm.
just neglects to ever return to that entrance. That's
I'm
just
sure
time lost.
nothing's ever in the back of Skull Woods. Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, and certainly this is looking like a very, I won't say like classic Skull Woods, but I haven't seen any real value here so far. So is he gonna drop in then? Maybe
No,
to...
no, he's just gonna burn his key, which is fine.
Okay.
He's already seen Moth, so like that specifically is fine. Also, I guess this is not Zelgawood, so that he can actually just refund the key. Never mind. It's even
In
more.
in pinball, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's even more fine. So
Okay. All right. Well, we got a shovel here in Pop Prison. That is TBD value. We got another heart
yeah,
container.
kind of nice, I guess, to have the shovel, but like not really. Something I'm like excited about. Like it doesn't route in with anything that he has. Um, so like like you don't want to really follow it right now, right? Like I would rather wait for Mir and then go do it with Stumpy or with like he's just chasing it, which I don't agree with. Like I would wait for Mir so I can do it with Stumpy or and K45 and like I
Or
know I
Pearl, for
don't
that
need.
matter.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is I like once you have Pearl, then you're like, oh, okay, maybe I should go do this. But this is basically a one-off right now,
Mm-hmm.
and like it didn't need to happen now. He know sequence-wise, it definitely comes later than the Pearl. So like it could also potentially come later than the Mirror for
Yeah,
example.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's
That's very
better.
true. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think about this early flute that Humbug has over Dr. Bowser? How much more value is Humbug gonna get out of this thing? I mean, like Dr. Bowser can go to Lost Woods, like nowish, and then go get that thing.
So
Uh,
that's the thing is it shouldn't be impactful because Lost Woods is so easy to get to that Dr. Bowser shouldn't be doing like making long runs before going there. So like yes, Humbug has had the flute longer, but like Dr. Bowser shouldn't be doing long trips anywhere until he's made a trip to Lost Woods. And so it shouldn't be impactful. With that said, I'm not sure if he's like who's to say what he's gonna do.
yeah, yeah. Well, we've already done a lot of main Kakariko, I guess. So I'm gonna assume that he is gonna go north at some point. I'm not sure where else he wants to go. He can always go to like the eastern area. That's
No, he's
something
gonna
that
follow this connector.
is okay. Or we can see connector, do connector. That's also fine too. Humbug, meanwhile, on the mountain, Flute having logical access up here. We found the dam. I have a nice ice small key. As soon as we get into... Well, as soon as we find Ice Palace, we can in fact actually go do some stuff in Ice Palace. Maybe not the happiest of equipment, but that is something we by following connectors we'll just find more things to do in the dark world. Okay, that was kind of scary.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look,
He
Ice
should.
Palace. Oh no. Oh no.
He was fine because he has Super Bunny there, so you should never get hit in
Oh,
that.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean this is sort of the part about what he's doing that I don't like that can punish you. Like he's chasing this connector that he knows is there in Kakariko. Like he knows where this connector is when he entered there. He intentionally went and did that. But he doesn't need to be doing connectors yet, and he doesn't have the mirror yet. Like this is just a risk that he's creating that didn't need to happen.
I see. Right. No pearl, no mirror. You're basically, like, once you've discovered the connector, like, you don't really have anything else to do with the connector? Is that what you're kind of saying? Versus you can maybe discover it later with better equipment. So
Well,
you can be more...
it's not discovered. He'd already been in there.
Mm-hmm.
He re-entered that entrance to take that connector specifically. So he went out of his way to take a fairly long connector without a moon pearl and without a mirror. When he had, the well still outstanding, Lost Woods,
Yeah.
and a
Mm-hmm.
couple entrances up there, like eastern area still to do, like that. And that connector is sitting in Kakariko, which is his start location. Like, what's the pressing need to follow that connector, which creates risk without, mitigating, right? Like, the risk of leaving a connector behind is that it can be like if it's say you ran all the way to Eastern Palace and then there's a connector there's a risk of leaving it behind, and you have to balance that risk with taking it too early. But like you're in Kakariko, so there's no risk of leaving the entrance
Yeah,
behind.
because I guess you can always go back to it pretty easily. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, okay, so Humbug has found his way up to the castle from Desert Left entrance. We also found a glove in Desert Map Chest. That is pretty dang nice. Did we ever check the Sank entrance location? Maybe we haven't been over there yet?
Sanctuary drop? No, we have
Yes.
not checked it, but it's not good. I mean, it's maybe an item.
Okay, right. We already found Ganon. I'm trying to think if we found Useless Fairy or not. Maybe it doesn't
Dr.
matter.
Bowser does recognize and goes and does mini Moldorm Cave. I don't think there's no reason he can follow this. It'll take him to Cave 45, which Humbug just discovered,
Mm-hmm.
and that makes sense.
Okay. Was not expecting the little pause.
The pause makes sense too, because he's realized here's everything that just happened in Bowser's head. I think is Wait, this is stupid. I'm following this connector, and it's old man save and quit. I have a flute. I could just flute up to flute up to rescue old man and save and quit.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. But I guess
Wait,
he was already.
old man could be in Hera. And like then I would need to take this connector logically. All right, fine. I'll just do it. Whatever. And I think it actually is in Hera. I think Humbug did not rescue. I'm not.
I did not
Possibly.
see him in going into. I guess. Well, there's no dark rooms, but I didn't see anything. Yeah, on Humbug side, so I'm gonna assume it's also Hera. Okay. I was like, Humbug, go get the powder. No, we cannot get the powder. We do not have real boots. The blue ones are very clearly marked on the tracker, or at least the Humbug's tracker. Interesting. Dr. Bowser with his fighter sword, fire rod, and what looks to be two small small keys. Very big. We picked up one on Bumper Cave Top. We're gonna go get our first dungeon of some sort. Could be a pendant, could be a crystal, but we're gonna go beat a boss.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I don't like this. Like, he's probably going to be successful in his fight. I hope.
It's a red potion,
we have-
and he's got a bee. Okay, I feel like we're in capable hands. Capable bee hands.
Yeah, but
I hope.
this fight's going to take ages.
True.
Like, why are we here? We fluted specifically to come here. We don't have the mushrooms turn. Like, there's no reason to go do this fight.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, this is a hard fight. We're now in Oko, so we have to drink our potion.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he drank the potion, because otherwise he would have definitely died.
Yeah.
How many more hits do we have to go? Like 10?
A lot.
Okay.
We've done very little actual moth damage.
All right, that's 3 fire rod shots. Is it 16 total fighter shield slashes? Maybe a couple spins? Oh my gosh. Pray for Dr. Bowser. We got a pearl on Humbug's side.
All right,
Oh.
GG.
Whew. Yes, very well done. Little scare, and he is rewarded with a Master Sword, and a green pendant. We can all take a side for the. Humbug has found the jackpot that is Thieves Town. We have a pearl and a mirror. What the heck was this?
It's just
in
just an
Eastern. Yeah. Okay.
Like, yeah. I mean, that's it. Like, Humbug just went and fluted around and did all of his convenient light world entrances, and at the end of that, you'll find your progression probably, and like, if not, then you start, then you have to do some nonsense, but like 95% of the time, just go to your entrances.
Yeah, I will say though, with that Master Sword, Dr. Bowser can get the Castle Tower entrance. The Humbug saw when he ended up connecting up there, which I don't know when Humbug's gonna get back there, if he's gonna get back there, and for quite some time. So
Yeah.
that could certainly be an advantage for Dr. Bowser. He definitely took a bigger risk going to Moth immediately, because their survival chances, even though he did a potion, and a decent amount of health, we can certainly see, because it's really a battle of endurance and attrition. It can certainly not go in your favor.
Yeah, I mean, but like, there's also the risk of just spending an extra 30 to 40 seconds fighting
the boss.
Moth.
Yeah.
Yeah, which Humbug won't do, likely. Like,
with the pearl, yeah, right. But with the pearl and with the mirror, I would have to imagine that maybe he wants to put that off for a bit. He can do other things. So
yeah, I mean, eventually he might get funneled there, but or not get funneled, but like, it might look convenient for him. He might take Spectacle Rock and have his second key, and he'll be a flute away, turn in his mushroom, might as well go kill Moth, or even just go for it. But like,
yeah,
a decent chance he'll have better equipment by then.
Yeah, we did pick up Ether medallion off of Old Man. Probably will not likely be a factor in this race. I mean, we do have 2 medallion entrances that are eventually accessible to us, but it's kind of the extent, I guess, of our medallion usages, maybe with the exception of Bombos. I know we picked up the Desert Small Key from somewhere that Dr. Bowser has, because he's on Right Side Desert. Oh, he gets rewarded with a bow, though, on Right Side Desert. Love to see it.
That makes sense.
Yes. All we gotta do is find a desert back. We got and the desert big key. And somehow
use
run out
a
of
lot
magic. Yes.
Yeah.
Should have done it right after. Oh no, we can't do it right after Mothula. I forgot about the magic refill. Okay, we're gonna pick up some extra. Did we? No. Oh, we haven't got the glove yet. Okay, gotcha. I was like, I thought he got the map chest early when he first came into desert, but it looks like he just couldn't. It took a slight detour, which is all good. But assuming he follows desert left as a connector, we're gonna go see Castle Tower entrance with that newly acquired Master Sword that we could not see on Humbugh's side. Humbugh, what are you doing? He is just leaving the bee. That.
Disgusting behavior.
Oh my gosh, dude. I hope he realized that was literally a lifeline that he just gave up. Using that, just releasing the bee. Okay, Humbugh will not have to be worried about this fairy cave.
We're gonna see Dr. Bowser cleaning up all of the light world that Humbugh's already done. And
yeah, all of these.
Humbugh is just building a lead, having not bunny walked around North Dark World and not done a bunch of fairy revives and not done a slow moth fight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with again, I mean, like the Mirror and Pearl are just in essentially Sphere 0 right now. Just like Thieves Town is at the Eastern Palace location, which I'm gonna assume that Dr. Bowser's gonna go to soon. But yeah, like the fact that Humbugh has these things relatively early is already kind of using them to his advantage. Certainly, yeah, as you said, it's kind of incrementally building up time over Dr. Bowser. Anything really that Humbugh does now, as you also said, didn't do a lot of kind of like preemptive bunny walking. So any new locations he ends up going to the Dark World, he could just basically essentially do all of that where he hasn't done Light World yet either. Not the greatest of Spy Cave entrances. In fact, it is arguably one of the worst locations for Spy Cave, which is at Graveyard Ledge. I guess we don't have
sure how we're gonna ever return.
Yeah. We're kind of missing a lot of stuff as well. Like, well, of course, most notably the hammer. But also we have no invincibility. We do have 2 bottles, probably a potion shop or a shop of some sort somewhere, which I guess we can't sequence break. But again, there is desire, and then there is necessity.
There's our bow item.
Yes.
Bow fetch.
That's right.
So I don't know what Humbugh's gonna do here. He reasonably could just kern jump over and like go do catfish right now.
Perfect.
He's probably gonna go clockwise or counterclockwise instead across the world, if I had to guess. But I think, especially given he just found that desert small key, okay, yeah, he's gonna go follow it. I was gonna say he could just come back here, like flute back to 1 and take the connector to get back here after he's done with Catfish Zora.
That's also true. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're plenty rich this scene. Very early 300s. Getting that glove in desert connector or desert map chest means that it is fully in logic. Would you kind of try and wait though? Maybe you don't have to because we have the bow now, so we can just sequence break out Zora Ledge if we need to.
Yeah.
I think maybe you can try and delay it.
Yeah, the bow, the Zora ledge is the would have been the main concern, but now at this point, it doesn't really make sense to go to Catfish. So it was just we were already one screen over.
All right, Dr. Bowser has picked up his Moon Pearl and Mirror, so he can now continue and start enjoying what Humbug had already, I guess, pioneered through. What was at Blindside? This is another Paradox connector, right? Okay, if you are Humbug here, I guess, would you go into Skullwoods? With Pearl, with
Yeah,
Fire Rod, with all this other stuff?
yeah, probably. Especially once you like, once you've scouted that the entrance is Spectacle Rock, it's actually super easy to get back here. Just bomb jumping.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm not even, and I'm not certain that Humbug is even. Yeah, I saw that coming.
I heard you're supposed to throw the sign, like, from the side, as opposed to,
Yeah.
yeah, up and down. I've seen a significantly higher success rate from the sign being thrown side to side versus up and down.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure. Like, wait, like the only thing you could wait for at this point is like the skull big key or small key, but like a small key would just make your life better, and a big key would, you know, save you some time double dipping the area. But
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
they're kind of a number of very free items. So
Oh, okay. Looks like Humbug's actually gonna go and take the connector.
no,
Never mind.
he was scouting the item
Oh, oh, right,
because
right.
he
I
hasn't
forgot.
gone up here
Yes.
yet. The
That
problem,
was.
the thing about what he just did is it's going to work out fine because this is a vanilla Skullwoods. But if this was a soft lock Skullwoods, he was like, I'm pretty sure the next thing he does is he starts in Kakariko, takes that connector, and bomb jumps over, and then continues south. So he didn't actually have to go back and scout that, but he hadn't really thought, like, benefit of the booth talking there.
Mm-hmm.
Bowser is going to be first to check top of bumper. This is a good place
Right,
to
with the
sort of
mirror.
start his
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Dark World looping. Benefit of having discovered it already is he knows this entrance, or like this connector specifically, is just your best way to start a Dark World loop.
Yeah, yeah. Bumper Cave Top, I believe I actually learned this from you when we were first starting entrance spoiler, was look for Bumper Cave Top. That's one of your easiest and best locations into the Dark World. We do find the top of Castle Tower. Yeesh. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of this location. Well, I mean, anything really here in Bumper Cave Light World is kind of terrible because there's only one connector that gets you up here. We don't even have a small key either, so if you have to get the second item, then yeah, we're gonna come back.
Yeah, I think that this is just that seems like unlucky for Dr. Bowser. Like, he unfortunately came here without the small key. But I think that, like, it makes sense to start your route here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh,
I think Humbug forgot to steal the small key from West Lobby Pot. I guess
Yeah.
that's where he's going back.
If you look at his camera there,
Yeah.
Humbug puts himself in confusion.
That's right. That was actually a very, very great imitation of, huh? I was gonna ask, how much is enough for Ice Palace, Telethar?
Hmm.
Do we need a hammer?
Well,
Do we need some Aria?
yeah. I'm not going to Ice Palace until I have, like, until I don't have better things to do. And
Even
right
like
now I
first
have
chest?
a lot of. So every chest in Ice Palace is just lit, like, an even amount of distance from the next chest in Ice Palace. Like, they all suck. The first chest is
Yeah.
one of the furthest first chests in, like...
It's true. I guess maybe it's like, it feels like it's maybe not that far, but I think you're right though, because you have to go through how many, like two close screens. Yeah, yeah.
You have to burn a Iceman, which then is a like a door that gets opened. Then you have to go down a staircase. Then you have to hit a switch. Then you have to go through another room, and then you're finally in a room to kill all the Pengators. And you have to return to that specific room in order to continue the dungeon after. So you have to, like, that entire process is literally wasted. Right? Like, it's not even like it's Eastern Palace map chest where you don't have to go back to the right. You have to do that entire process again, including visiting that room.
That's true. That's true. We can't actually not visit that room later because you have to at least step foot in to reset the switch. Did we just miss Hype Cave earlier down here? Because here we are, Master Sword.
No one's been here.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, this is Village Rockets. And the hammer? Ice Palace?
I mean, not particularly.
Dang. I just want to go in.
It's an option.
It's still so hot.
It's an option, but it's... like, we don't have great cold stare equipment, and we're missing Samaria, and we're missing the big key. And it's not, like... and we don't have a cape, so it's... Ice Palace is pretty close to Bumper. I guess, like, we could...
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know, we could, follow the, like, go along the top of the mountain, but, like, that's only 3 entrances. I don't know, it's just, everything sucks with regard to Ice Palace right now. I'd rather just be in the Dark World doing things.
Doing Dark World things with the hammer that we just found. Well, maybe GT if we find it. That looks looking to be pretty promising. Can bomb jump a lot of our places over to the hook shot, where we don't necessarily need the hook shot.
Yeah.
Also very convenient hammer. It was in Hype Cave, which is at the brewery, and then we can immediately go and look at the seemingly maybe one of the vanilla shops that we had in the Village of Outcast shop location. A bit more of well, I don't know, I think at least certainly it seems like Dr. Bowser was just kind of following a lot of connectors early. Humbug strategy maybe had more breadth, partially perhaps spurred by that flute that he had early, so a lot more easy access to some of the light world stuff. We found our mitts here in Super Bunny, so this is going to be very strong Dark World. Really, I think almost any access at this point. Maybe not like the vanilla Mire or Turtle Rock entrances because we don't know the medallions, but I believe that should get us like the Mire area. That should get us Dark Death Mountain, perhaps. Maybe question mark. We need a hook shot.
No, we have a mirror and a hammer.
Oh right. We can go up. We can go up top. Yeah.
Hook shot doesn't do anything.
You're right. Yeah, I was thinking we needed a hook over on the bottom, but it turns out there is an alternate route with the hammer on top. Okay. Bit more divergent.
So Bowser goes in, Humbug doesn't. I don't think that there's a reason for Humbug to not go in. I believe he's decided, oh, I'm gonna do these 2 entrances first, and then I'm gonna go, like, finish with Hyrule Castle. But that doesn't make sense. Like potentially the items you get in Hyrule Castle are of value. And he's paying the full cost of leaving and re-entering anyway, so, like, your first action should be to clear out Hyrule Castle, and then you can leave and clear out the mountain and then return. But it doesn't end up mattering unless Samaria shows up in the next 2 checks.
Yeah, I was also wondering if maybe Humbug wanted to explore, like, go out another Hyrule Castle entrance to go follow that connector.
Right, yeah. No, he is. But it doesn't...
Thank you, guys.
There's no reason to do, like... There's no reason to leave Hyrule Castle to go check some entrances to return to Hyrule Castle. Like, you should get the items out of Hyrule Castle, then leave, check the
Oh,
other
yeah, yeah.
entrances, then return to Hyrule Castle. It's the same number of screen transitions, but it avoids various problems that can arise by what Humbug did. Like,
Yeah,
for
so I guess maybe
example,
if you find another connector.
yeah, find another connector is a problem that you could run into, or, you know, this could have had Samaria, and then Humbug, you know, found the front Turtle Rock, and then now he has to leave again to go do Turtle Rock and then return. And like that's just a wasted, like a completely unnecessary trip he created. It doesn't end up mattering, doesn't punish, but I've done it as well. It's like your first reaction is I'll be right back.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Just like any other dungeon.
You actually shouldn't leave. You should clear it out, then exit, then return.
Is following one of these like triply connected locations, right, like Desert or like Hyrule Castle, Paradox, is it just kind of a roll of the dice? Or is there maybe like a preference for which one you end up taking?
I think it's the same as basically early game of, like, it's the same principle as all of the early game stuff, right? Like, why would you go, like, yeah, the answer could be the going to all the way to the right instead of going out middle, but like that, just like the answer could be to go rush Ice Rod Cave, but like there's no reason to go there first. You should first head over and do the entrances that are super close to your spawn points and work your way out, because sometimes the answer will be something dumb, but most of the time the answer will be something more convenient. And
I do enjoy the convenience. However, the game maybe, as you said, it sometimes you can be rewarded, sometimes you can be punished. I do find it kind of, well, I'm assuming Dr. Bowser also found the desert or the Hyrule Castle main exit. But I think I saw.
just,
oh, okay. Well, I guess they
This
both just leave here. Everything leads to Meyer. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
But with that ether medallion that he got off of Old Man, it does actually look like we're gonna be able to get one more entrance on Humbug's side.
Yeah, so Humbug just keeps trying to leave and keeps getting sucked back in. Hyrule Castle
Yeah.
connectors, and Dr. Bowser fluted over here, and that also didn't matter. Like, it all just
Yeah. Yep. It's
everything
like
leads
the
to
black
Mr.
hole.
Meyer.
Yeah. Only nodes in, no nodes out. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see what this entrance is. It could be important. It could be. That does look kind of important. We do have the Harabee key from Skullwood's map chest, which of course is in logic with that pearl. We will see in this case if it's a crystal or pendant. Even if it's a pendant, probably gonna be something good in here. We just see an extra pot small key. Never can you have more pot small keys.
I'm not sure if I feel like this is just a sort of unfortunate thing from Dr. Bowser, like, because he went and followed the old man connector already, he knows that the old man's save and quit points are worthless to him. So the old man is just a really slow check. So it makes sense to not do it. Like, if you're gonna try and cut a corner, it's a pretty good corner to cut. Especially, you know, he didn't have hammer at the time or anything like that. So, like,
yeah.
It just kind of, there's a good reason to not go rescue old man.
Especially as the old man was at Hera, right? How ironic.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's looking like this is probably required. I mean, it's possible that it's a pendant and Humbug wastes a bunch of time and Dr. Bowser just skips it all, but chances are high that that's not what's going to happen.
I'm glad Muldrum read the rules. There are Muldrum bouncing is banned, so Humbug could not have. He's legally required to stay on the platform. So that ether medallion, by the way, is in fact required. So that will be one crystal that Dr. Bowser may not be early or even mid to, but we'll see. Yeah, otherwise settings for this, no Zelga Woods, just a regular, yeah, 20, yep, Telethor put that in chat, 2024, which is just starting pseudo boots, and that's it. Regular Crosskeys with some going fast and blue boots.
And no hovering.
And yes, and no hovering, that's right. We are gonna get our fish friend. It is not quite it's not quite Friday yet, which means no fish fry. Even though we do have the fire rod. Hopefully this will be something good. We'll see what loot any of these fish have with us. Dr. Bowser, actually this is somewhat more notable. Humbugh did not yet do Desert Ledge. I'm assuming he's gonna do this after Hera, but that was also that's where the flippers were. So Dr. Bowser's gonna be able to get all of these water checks very, very easily.
Yeah, I don't foresee any divergence coming from that. Like the flippers itself. It's a big key.
That is a big key. Is this our... I was gonna say, this isn't our first big key, but like, this is our second big key, apparently, which is... I don't know, 45 minutes in, I might have expected a little bit more. But here we are. We do have another big key to maybe go do something interesting. Could be ice. If it's ice, would you go back into Ice Palace? I think I'm gonna ask you this question every single time we get one more thing for ice, and then you're just gonna tell me we don't have enough for Ice Palace yet.
I would probably go to ice with the big key to Ice Palace, yeah.
Okay.
The things that you want for ice still that you don't have, aside from the big key, is Samaria, obviously, but also probably book to get you that ether tablet check.
Ah, okay, right. I was like,
cape.
Yes. Right. You did mention Upper Cave.
Neither of which we have. Just sort of thinking about it, like at this point, you need to make a decision on where you're going next. You have full Dark World access, so you can do what Humbugh is doing, which is... Never mind. Humbugh is taking a connector.
I think he's taking the same one that Dr. Bowser took, because I saw him in the exact same area.
This connector. I think this is weird.
Well, it did lead him over here to the Palace of Darkness area, which I guess we haven't really been to.
Yeah, but we have a flute and a mirror, or flute, hammer, glove, like this is fine, going and doing this stuff. I don't know, this doesn't feel like my highest priority activity. I guess Humbugh is gonna go check Pyramid and check top of Castle, and Bowser can has a very isolated Pyramid, which he can grab before swinging down to... I don't know where Bowser goes. I guess Bowser goes to Dark Shopping Mall. I don't know. It's fine. It just doesn't seem like the best thing to be doing with your time. Or just get a big key.
Yeah, that's right. Our third big key of the game, which is, of course, Swamp Palace. Okay. We don't have the Swamp Small Key. But we do know where Swamp Palace is, and we don't have a hook shot. Maybe not the greatest, but I'm always happy to have it early. Yeah, I also like to, both of these guys were at Hobo at basically the same time, and so I do appreciate the sync after mucho divergence for the first 47 minutes, basically. Not often you get to see runners really kind of sync up together at that exact location. But looks like you're right, though. Dr. Bowser's kind of setting up his way over to... Well, he's trying to set up his way over to Dark Shopping Mall. Swimming is fun. Swimming is great. Let me tell you how much we love swimming.
Yeah, these guys need some swimming lessons. How did you learn to swim? Do you know how to swim?
Me? I do not know how to swim. Yes, that is very correct. I thought I was gonna die actually in a pool party when I was in high school, so I would prefer to.
Swimming lessons?
Yes. But in my defense, I did not have flippers when I was in the pool, so
I don't think flippers are
they don't help
helpful
you.
for swimming.
No, they don't. they do not help you, especially
I
when
think,
you're
like,
trying to breathe. They do not help you.
I think if you know how to use flippers, and then then they're useful for going fast. But they are not particularly helpful for like not drowning.
Yeah. You can just take my word for it, by the way. You don't need to personally experience this. Just I have made a sacrifice for the global, for the global good.
Yeah, no, I mean I have flippered in my time.
Should gonna buy some bombs. I didn't even catch how many bombs Dr. Bowser had, but
Yeah, no,
usually
Dr.
okay.
Bowser is loose with his cash, let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, he already afforded Zora. I mean, what else are you
Yeah,
gonna spend
yeah.
your cash on? So
No, I mean it's not like he's putting himself in a bad spot. Um like he does, I think, still need a little more money for Dig Game and
oh yeah, I did forget about.
Pod. I don't think we've done both of those.
We have
And
nobody. Yep.
eventually
Not the
Big
next
Bomb
week.
exists, but yeah, no, it's he just spent a lot of money. It's not. So Humbug coming
Okay.
in here with a better sword and a hammer.
Yeah, kind of as you pointed out. And I don't know how much kind of spoiler-esque Humbug runs. I know he has done some in the past, but like, as you said, this is like infinitely better than Fighter Sword Nothing. Fighter Sword Fire Rod, I guess. Yeah, with hammer, only takes 4 hits. He's got a couple fire rod shots, but I really think he's gonna lose like an immense amount of time because he doesn't have the bee friend that he released like very early on, so I don't really know what he's gonna do.
Well, I don't know if he's going to lose time, but he's going to lose friendship. Not necessarily the bees, but someone else's.
Yeah. Well, he should be more worried about offending somebody. Yeah. All right. Well, he's rewarded with that tempered sword, the green pendants that we still haven't found Saha yet. So I guess both of these guys are going to be able to turn in the green pendant, and of course get the 3 items at the back of Saha. So okay, we are here at Saha. What great timing! Very nice, cute map to Skull Woods, by the way, on the green pendant turn in.
Yeah, classic. That's how he knew.
Wow. Oh my gosh, dude, that's terrible. Well, okay, the good news is that we have enough now for Pod and Dig Game money on the 60 rupees that we got here in the back. Ugh.
Yeah, speaking of Pod, I'm seeing that Humbug has all the Pod keys.
Oh my gosh, dude, how did this happen? You're right. I had not.
I mean, Dr. Bowser has enough Pod keys, so like. Nice hook shot.
I need to double check where this area is because this is where our Saha turn-in was, and also Blind's hideout that, yes, had a very nice hookshot. So suddenly, Swamp Palace...
Top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain. Okay, gotcha.
I believe this is Light World, but yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So Dr. Bowser critically did not continue on there to go rescue the old man. That is...
Yeah, I have also noticed that. Looks like he's maybe eyeing that hookshot cave that everybody found early on. I certainly remember the actor.
Yeah, I mean that part makes sense, but he was in location basically as close as he's ever going to get to do
to rescue the old man.
to rescue the old man, and he's skipped it. Like that is an intentional skip at that point, or an unintentional skip, which is worse in my opinion. But and now he has a swamp small, and the swamp big, so we're definitely going 3 and gonna go clear swamp out.
Yep. I was just thinking that it's like, well, maybe he'll come back later. However, given that he does now have a full clearable dungeon ahead of him, we may not be back there rescuing the old man anytime soon. It's just more distractions away. It does look like it is a regular pendant Swamp Palace. Not super surprised, given apparently we do have everything, but that is going to be another pendant that we have to our name.
Yeah, and 10 items.
Yeah, 10 items. I'm gonna assume that you do left side, right? There's no reason to skip it.
Yeah. I mean, I think there is literally no reason to skip it this early in Pendant Swamp. Like, I mean, in general, there's very little reason to skip it in Pendant Swamp, but especially this early. With that said, I don't know. Every once in a while.
We are, yeah. Well, we're missing a lot of stuff, but I can also see maybe, and I don't see any particular reason for both Dr. Bowser and Humbug to maybe go off their normal, let's say, like, way of playing versus like metagaming, or I'm playing against a very strong opponent. Maybe I need to, make some plays, cut some corners, or something like that. I feel like you should play your game at this point. You're in 2-1, very good record. So
yeah, I mean, Dr. Bowser may or may not have a so to speak a game. I don't know what it is. Like, I can predict mostly what Humbug's gonna do, because we play pretty similarly. Sometimes, like, Dr. Bowser will make a lot of the same decisions I will, but then every once in a while he'll just do some stuff like that moth kill. With
yeah.
Just like
was early, right?
It's just a thing that I would never go do that early. And so, like, there's, that can just, sometimes that can just be a waste of time. Sometimes that can completely change the shape of a seed.
Yeah, talking about potentially game changing, maybe not necessarily, but Humbug's on pod. Maybe we are seeing a reason why all 6 pod small keys showed up, because he did find Samaria in the big key chest in pod. I'm okay with all 6 small keys here. Does your routing change? Like, would you still hammer jump without the big key here in pod, or would you actually go open like the top door?
Is gonna hammer jump and then walk out.
Okay. I guess maybe that's still closer to like the Dark Maze bottom chest. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just like a very rare luxury that you actually have all 6 pot keys going in the first time that you find this place. I do know that I think at least one person refuses to go into pod unless he has all 6 ones, but I don't think he plays anymore. But most, if not the rest of the community, I think, has gone in with at least 0 keys in pod.
At least 0.
Yes, correct. They will be willing to go into with any number of pot keys. 0 with 6 inclusive. Oh, cute, very cute. Both canes are in pod. One is slightly more in logic than the other, or earlier in logic, I should say. That might have been a vanilla single arrow. I cannot remember which roofy basement chest that thing is in regularly, but it's either in the left or right.
Yeah, Dr. Bowser, there's no horizontal lineup on that bomb, or very little. Seems good.
Look at this top door opening. Again, this is like almost as rare as like the GT middle door open. Whenever we find that dungeon, that just doesn't get open. Oh, nice last sword. Not necessary, of course.
So we got a Samaria out of there.
Yeah.
Which could be a while for Humbug till he gets to top of the mountain and gets his hook shot, which is locking his boots and TR big key in Pendant Swamp. With that said, I'm much more concerned for Dr. Bowser and his Ether Medallion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suspect that Ether Medallion will be Dr. Bowser's go mode, and not good.
Is there anything left for Dr. Bowser on the mountain? I guess if he goes back and gets a book, like he can check Ether Tablet.
Yeah.
And then that's another opportunity.
Humbug just gets spat out here. Never mind.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, well, yeah. Hookshot Cave Back, which is the floating island, is a very common Dark World, Dark Death Mountain connector that everyone, well, I know to look for.
So I think Humbug will probably. Oh, actually, never mind. He'll probably drop down into front of TR here.
Okay. I think we found Quake in Swamp as well, is that correct? We found it somewhere that Dr. Bowser had gone earlier.
It's in Hookshot Cave.
Hookshot Cave, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. That is our entry to Turtle Rock as well. I like how, by the way, this may be very classic-y Crosskeys. We have 2 pendants under our belts for Dr. Bowser's side before we find a first crystal.
Yeah.
This is when you wonder, why didn't I pick all dungeons? Because I'm pretty much gonna full clear the game anyway. I may as well get credit for it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he has... No, I guess he's missing Samaria for Meyer. He's missing... Semi-missing Samaria for Ice Palace. Missing the big key for Eastern Desert and Pod. And Thieves. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any anything he can full clear right now. I think that probably do some entrances is his best bet.
Mm-hmm. We're actually getting some double map checks with Humbug's foray into Dark Death Mountain and whatnot. So finding out the swamp is a pendant. I don't think I really caught anything else. Do we have full pendant crystal knowledge? I think the answer is still no. Okay.
It's between Meyer and Pod.
We have both Ice Palace small keys. I guess that's the mystery one on Maze Race. So, oof. I don't know if Ice Palace is looking better or worse. Or neutral, I guess.
Yeah, it's looking fine. I think that right now you're... Like, Humbug is just finishing this up, and then he'll probably go to Hookshot Cave, which will get him a full clearable swamp. Which will probably be more appealing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's our first GT key. And the big key to Desert Palace. Ooh.
Yeah, so... We can beat Desert.
We can beat Desert. Look at our magic level. It is perfect for to go to the back of Desert. Is it gonna happen? My guess is it's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't like this from Humbug. If this Meyer is to be combined with Desert, like, why not?
Yeah, I was also wondering about Meyer. So yesterday we saw Humbug go into Meyer versus Gem a total of 3 times. Maybe like Meyer is like the Ice Palace for Thelaine, is when you just go in whenever you first get opportunity to, and then you just go back whenever you get a second opportunity to. So yeah, home, away from home, away from home.
I think it makes sense to go to Meyer here, sort of, but like we should have just went to rushed Desert. We know Desert's oh, never mind. That's not land mode. Never mind. I thought the land mode was on top of the castle. This is fine.
I've already forgotten where the back of Desert was. But I was thinking about maybe we can actually just go and get that next crystal. I guess it's a regular one. It's not a Pyramid Fairy one. Maybe we can try and wait on it because there is only one item on the boss. So maybe try and combine it over.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. The Desert is at Mimic Cave. It basically is. You take your connector and then you flute away. Mm-hmm.
So it's actually just a one-off then?
Yeah.
Then we should have gone there earlier.
Yeah, probably, but.
All right, Dr. Bowser looks like he is running the purple chest out. I guess we haven't done Stumpy yet. Maybe that's the reason why. Don't often get to see this in regular Crosskeys.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to walk purple chest down because we've already done dig game and we already have K45 or shoveling K45s. At which point you can just run to Stumpy, but it's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we don't have a book, so maybe it's fine as well. Bombo's tablet is somewhat isolated, as it is normally isolated in a lot of these types of situations. We can now count along in Mire. We have found the compass to this dungeon. Hooray! I did see Humbug doing Big Key Chest cutscene early. It was only 20 rupees, so no real loss. But I don't really see anything else of value in this dungeon. I guess that maybe GT Small Key is good, eventually. If we ever get there.
Not really, yeah. We already had 2.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. maybe we'll get a middle door opening treat or something. I very highly doubt it because we already have Samaria, we already have Fire Rod, and so we're just gonna do right side and then we're gonna just do left side and that middle door will just stay forever shut.
But, you know, maybe.
Okay, I guess this is gonna give us our full pendant crystal knowledge with Humbug beating Mire. We're gonna find out in this case if it's a crystal or pendant. And if a pendant drops, then I guess we're gonna go find that pod big key. Among many other things and big keys and such, but that is definitely another one we have to go get.
Yeah, I feel like I get pendant vibes from pod, but you know, vibes are vibes. Not truth.
We need hard evidence to see that P or C or a pendant crystal drop. Alright, Humbug's not tempered. He has Burna out. Very, very talented NMG runner, for the record, but even the best of NMG runners can't get past the I don't have enough health to do the normal textbook NMG strats. Okay, I know some people have seen the Hummers emote where he's got kind of go back for. I'll give you a. Okay, see that is when Humbug is happy, but when he kind of shakes his head side to side, that is unhappy. Just for clarity and contrast.
We need 3 big keys and an ice rod for go mode.
Correct. Which is your favorite ice rod, Telethar? Which of these big keys and the ice rod is your favorite?
I mean, he unlocks 4 items, so slightly less.
Yeah. All right, Humbug has finally gone to the back of desert. If this is like a pod map or something, by the way, on Lamo, I feel like Humbug might be kicking himself even more. He might have done Mire anyway, for what it's worth. Like, it's still 8 items as we've seen. But, like, he may have tried to put that off into doing something else. I'm not really sure. Like, he doesn't have the Swamp Small Key from Hookshot Cave yet, so Swamp isn't really on his radar. But, maybe he doesn't have any better options anyway. But he might have at least considered something else. Can you believe the amount of magic this guy has going into the desert? Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was falling asleep from this gameplay.
Alright, we didn't quite land all our fire rod shots, but we do have the gold sword to kind of help recover from the last one. Did get bombos, which is not really useful. It is still a trackable item, but we've already gotten all of our medallion entries out of the way. We already have the fire rod pretty early. It's just maybe there for funsies if you want to burn something. Not suggesting we go burn anything in particular. Do not go burn anything in particular. There are arson laws, even in Hyrule. Okay. We also got boots. I think you mentioned this in Swamp Palace, correct? So we're gonna see some boots lock locations that I think this might be our first couple.
Yeah. Yeah, and I imagine Humbug's gonna be following behind on that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm bugged. Are we gonna blind pull pedestal, by the way? We have 2 pendants, I think, under our belts.
Yeah,
At least for Humbug.
Humbug's about to go get his third pendant and pull
Yeah,
ped.
Yeah, Humbug was looking real pleased at 11 p.m. his time to go and think like, well, I signed up for 7 crystals. So far, I have 1 crystal, 2 crystals.
So, Dr. Bowser missed a step.
What did we miss? Sorry.
The powder is on library, and Dr. Bowser just ran over to go.
Oh, right. Where was Magic Bat? Is that early? Is that behind GT? Is that where we're here?
That's where he was, yeah.
Okay.
Where is GT?
I completely missed that. Humbug had fluted over, I think, somewhere.
Was it water?
Oh, it was Ice Palace. Yeah. Ice Palace entry. I believe. Yeah, that was. I was even thinking like he has Rule of Humbug. Oh, I was just Upgrade Fairy. Okay, never mind. God, thank you, Josh. All right. Well, Dr. Bowser might be ahead of Humbug. Going to go pull ped. He does have maybe a little bit of extra incentive. I think you mentioned this earlier on the broadcast where he bunny walked Skullwoods early. And so then he somewhat isolated like the back of Skullwoods. This would be some incentive to go back there to combine it with Pedestal.
Yeah.
We love sword beams on Humbug's side. Gold sword still does fighter sword damage when you have red mail and are not damaged yet. Nice. Also compass this dungeon in GT compass. Not quite the compass chest, but it's pretty close.
Bug gathering a small key he does not need.
That's true. We have 3. There are 4 total, and he's not going to open the middle door.
Yeah, or the door on the right side.
Or the door on the right side. Yeah. We do not have the GT big key, correct? So we can't climb, which is probably okay. Although maybe if those who've seen the Humbug one trick emote, that is when he climbs GT when his opponents don't, and he just wins the game. Also employed by other people. Hey, look, it's the big key to this dungeon. I guess we're climbing, maybe.
Yeah, probably. I mean, alternatively, we have Pendant Swamp, but like... Classic.
Yeah, very classic.
Yeah, I would expect that Humbug will just clear this all out and climb.
I was wondering why Humbug didn't, like... He placed a bomb there to hit the switch, the first room, and I was like, man, don't people normally do something different? And he has 0 boomerangs, unfortunately, so he really didn't have very many other options.
Yeah, he has Samaria, which is a little better, but...
Okay, Dr. Bowser in the Mire fight. He has Gold Sword this time. Also pretty quick work. No silvers, but only 8 arrows to the big eye. And he's gonna pull out his 3rd pendant. He doesn't seem to be really phased with having more pendants than crystals. I believe his first 3 dungeons are, in fact, pendant.
Yeah.
Marsha. How I don't know how good people feel. I have been told that people never feel good during rando races, but I don't know. In a Crosskeys race is like, well, I've been playing for an hour 15 minutes, and I have 3 pendants under my belt. Surely, maybe Pedestal will give me something good. It's like, okay, I'll start working on crystals right after I get my 4th pendant.
Well, yeah. I mean, he can't do Hera because he hasn't found it.
Yeah.
He can't do Desert because he hasn't gone to the front of TR. He didn't. He found Eastern and didn't clear it. As a agreed
Right.
play. So, but he doesn't have Eastern Big. Can't do anything more in Pod. Like he doesn't. Like the only dungeon he could go do is Ice. And oh, look at this guy. He's not climbing. He's checking the entrance first, and then he's gonna climb.
Okay, makes sense.
And then he's gonna climb. Yikes.
All right, get your Pedge emotes ready. We are gonna get a blind pull. We don't have the book. We have all 3 pendants, and we are here. Any hopeful copiums?
Nah.
Ice Rod. Close enough. Maybe his Chop Sanity and the Ice Rod will be available somewhere for 20 rupees. Humbugh, by the way, did find a big key. It was not one of our potentially hard required big keys. It was a big key to Skullwoods in the back behind Ice Armos. He also did get a Castle Tower key. I don't think he's actually checked the top of Bumper Cave in Light Worlds, so that is going to be something he can do. Okay, Dr. Bowser is on the mountain without the book, which is fine. This is an opportunity for him to go rescue Old Man. I hope he does.
Yeah.
It does look like he is doing that. That is good news for him.
So he is behind a GT basement clear, right? Basically right now, and he also has to go do Landmo and front of TR and Hera. He's up a swamp.
Which, Swamp is certainly, at least most of Swamp, I think, is required. I couldn't remember where the TR big key was in there. But that is required.
It's the TR Big Key and Boots are both in Flooded Room, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, Humbugg's gonna poke clear Swamp, like, within the next
Oh, I guess we're pretty close. Yeah. Swamp is at the Smith Hut. So he's probably gonna do this stuff. Maybe he'll do some portion of the Smith Chain, since we're kind of already here, too.
Yeah, he'll probably just beat Swamp with Purple Chest. Like, pick up Purple Chest and then mirror and then drop it off and clear out all of Swamp and then pick Purple Chest back up and go.
I really kind of hope the book doesn't really show up for a number of reasons, but the more important one is that it's pretty, I won't say like late in the game, but it's gotten to the point where we've already covered a lot of the things near the book locations, like the tablets. So it's like, I kind of really don't want to see these guys have to go off and chase these one-offs. The cape was in GT Compass Room, which Dr. Bowser has not been to. So we can't go through Bumper Cave quite yet. For those of you who are maybe wishing that you have more followers that you can take on companionship for your travels, good news. You can in fact get more. Not in this particular setting, but if you ever wanted to get the maiden from like Thieves Town, or maybe even a purple chest with you, you can do that in Follower Shuffle.
Doing.
Look, I just want a friend.
Humbugh is also thinking the same thing. We did not need that key.
Yeah.
And
we have
even
if
we did need that key, even if we needed that key, we have Gold Sword and can just do normal strategies.
Alright, well, we are finally in Ice Palace. Dr. Bowser looks like he... Well, I can certainly understand maybe why he doesn't want to follow that Ether Medallion immediately. But we're gonna gotta bite the bullet, and we're gonna go into Ice Palace without the big key.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did we, like, exhaust all of our boots locations?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. And again, I don't know, like, at some point, like, you maybe switch priorities for maybe you want to go look for entrances more, maybe you want to go look for item cases more, you start going diving dungeons more.
I do think we've exhausted our good item caves. We might have Laser Bridge left, probably do. But I think we've done all of the multi-item caves.
Okay. Yeah, we found Bloodstone, Mini Moldorm.
So, like, chasing entrance. I mean, we also have done. To be fair, Dr. Bowser has not found GT, so like that doesn't really apply to him.
We did find a very much required big key though in Ice Palace, which is Pod.
Yeah. Humbug has not found Castle Tower, I guess, as well.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he hasn't. Oh, okay, well. I don't know about these early ice dippers, but we did find the book in Freezer Chest as well.
That's an interesting setup. Humbug is doing ice.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Right. I was like, what else is up here? He already rescued Old Man. Yeah, alright, well, we're gonna see Humbug trailing a little bit. Within his route to Ice Palace. I guess he technically has a half magic advantage, I guess, over Dr. Bowser, which... Dr. Bowser has 2 blue potions somehow. I guess he must have either bought some. So I don't really foresee the Cold Stare fight going any different, really.
Dr. Bowser has had 2 blue potions for like an hour. I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah, yeah, I think the only time he... Right.
Seeing Humbug with 2 empty bottles and Bowser with 2 blue potions, like, oh, yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, we don't even, I think, need to really be, I guess, like, too conservative with really anything. Like, we have Gold Sword for this fight, we have a blue potion on Dr. Bowser's side, and of course half magic on Humbug's side. We maybe do the old 3/. Yeah, we're just spamming the B button. Well, we got a required pot big, and of course that maybe questionable book.
Yeah, probably go rush Bombo's tablet here, actually. Like, specifically beat... no. I mean, yeah, we'll do Ether tablet, but then you go beat Pod and go do Bombo's tablet right after.
Oh, right, yeah. I think it's also somewhat interesting that, like, I think early on, I think maybe we did have the mirror. No one picked up the heart on Spec Rock Top, like, and then later on, like, when they have like 13 hearts or something, that's when they picked up the heart container. Okay, everyone congratulate Dr. Bowser at like 1 hour, 20 some minutes. That is his first official crystal on the board. 6 more to go.
Yeah.
And I will recognize, yeah, like in Crosskeys,
here.
you don't always have to, you know, get all of them at once, but sometimes you would have to, you like to see one, maybe, early.
I think that this should be front of TR for Dr. Bowser, at which point he can do Desert and Hera, if he ever when he finds Hera.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And Dr. Bowser also needs to find his Crystal Hera, so he's got GT and Crystal Hera out there to go find. Oh, he is not doing front of TR. Okay, yeah. Well, hopefully the Ice Rod's not in Desert Big Chest.
I guess we're just gonna go to Laser Bridge this way?
Yeah, I don't Agree. So
I was also
apparently-
wondering if we want to go to pod first, and I don't know, like my instinctive reaction, again, this could be totally wrong, is that whenever I see like, oh hey, I could beat a dungeon, I just go there, regardless of efficiency. He's already like the only thing left in pod is just the boss, so maybe he doesn't care. And it's just only one, and this gives him more density. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just think this is a mistake. I'm not entirely sure what Dr. Bowser is doing, to be honest.
Oh, we can maybe see where also Laser Bridge leads to. Second Castle Tower key. I don't think there was anything good behind Castle Tower.
Yeah, but like,
Lumberjack.
the thing is, we can see where Lacebridge leads to. I'm pretty sure it's not a connector. Like, we could have walked here. And okay, we can't walk here for sure.
Cute. All right. Well, we're not backdooring the Laser Bridge.
So like, now Dr. Bowser has to come back to Laser Bridge, and like this is entirely of his own making. Like, it's possible that Humbug will also end up having the same problem, because, you know, maybe the ice rod's on the GT climb and they both put it off. But like, Dr. Bowser had Crystal Pod to go beat, and he still needs to find GT and Hera, and like he has to find Crystal Hera, and he could have found Laser Bridge naturally. Like, there was no reason to go rush TR there.
Yeah, I guess especially without the ice rod. I mean, I guess the benefit is that there are 4 checks, so maybe you'll go get something useful on Laser Bridge. But
Sure.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But yeah,
collection
I
rate-
understand your point.
Like, yeah, like you can go get an item anywhere, and it could be there, and that would sure be nice. But like, when it's not there, you're just, you know, wasting time.
You're sad?
And
Yes, you're sad.
most of the time, it is not there. Whenever it could be there, it's probably not there. And playing for it could be there is just going to make your results very swingy. Which I guess maybe is the goal. Like, you know, Humbug's a very strong Crosskeys player. Maybe Dr. Bowser's trying to... It could be there him. But, I don't know, I don't agree with it.
Yeah, Humbug's gonna be the first Helma. Only a heart container, or heart piece, excuse me, in pod big chest, which I did forget about. That would be 2 checks in pod that he could have chased after.
Yeah, plus Bombo's tablet.
Plus Bombo's tablet, yeah.
When Bombo's tablet then chains over and gets you powder off the library.
Right, that Dr. Bowser still doesn't have, right? He ran past that?
I didn't run past. He ran up to Magic Pad and then realized that he has not gotten.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, Humbug's not going to be able to get the library, obviously. He doesn't have his boots
Oh, right,
yet.
he doesn't have the boots yet. Good point,
He's been dodging Pendant Mire, or Pendant Swamp.
He probably already feels kind of bad for doing Pendant Mire for basically nothing. Did we get anything out of that thing?
No.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't want to do yet a 3rd pendant. Because I think so far what we've gotten out of the pendant dungeons, at least pendant bosses, like is a sword on Mothula, which was, I guess, okay. It was nice at the time, but we really didn't need it. And then nothing else, so to speak.
Okay, well, I think not doing Bombo's tablet there is a mistake. Like, you just don't have another opportunity to ever do it. Okay, we doing purple chest here? Well, we got the skull big, sure.
Right. That was in GT. Yeah.
Like, I don't think that Humbug has ran out of reasonable options and therefore, like, has been refusing to go to Swamp. I think he just had, you know, required dungeons he could clear, and he continues to have required dungeons he can clear.
Yeah, we see
So,
the
like,
big key to Thieves Town. Big key, big gets
Yeah.
big key. Alright, let's say what in this case Humbug has missed out on for Bombo's tablet could be a boatload of time save. He has in fact made a intentional or not good decision. At least temporarily. Like if he goes back on it, then he will actually end up losing more time. Because as you said before, like there wasn't going to be a better opportunity for him to go do so. So to make it a one-off is less desirable.
Yeah. This is Dr. Bowser getting CT2, which again, I like you need to go find Hera. Like why are we chasing single item checks that are inconvenient? Like go search for crystal go search for your required crystal dungeon.
This is actually a good point because like the Hera has a lot of checks, right? Yeah, like Hera is high value, GT is high value. Yeah. Versus these.
Like this is single item check in like a pretty long path to get here. Like why are we here? Like again, it could be there, but when it's not, it's probably not, and you're probably wasting time. So, and even if it is there, like, why are we doing this before? Like, you still need to find Crystal Hera. Like, even if you pull a big key out, like, you're suddenly in go mode, like.
Yeah, and the amount of checks available to maybe make it so you don't have to do these one-off, less efficient checks is very, very high. So it looks like we're gonna get some more boots locked locations. Can we really find anything much more interesting or useful?
I mean, there's single item caves, and yeah, obviously he does need to find Hera, so this makes sense.
Oh, we can do Spike Cave. When he have, I guess we're gonna see Spike Cave at Graveyard Ledge when he goes through. Oh, there is. Oh my god. Our Humbug making his face. He has shown his disapproval for finding the Ice Palace Big Key in the back of Thieves Town. Yeesh. Was there anything in ice? Did we find anything good in there?
A pod.
Oh, we found the pod Big Key. Yeah, that's. And we didn't find anything on Helma or the big chest, so I guess we could have, in theory, put off ice.
Yep.
Yuck. I cannot do justice, by the way, to what Humbug's face was, so I can only do an imitation. Okay, but the good news is that we are out of terrible big keys to get in our way. We only have the required big keys left to get, as you do with regular Crosskeys. We saw that the TR big key on Dr. Bowser's side is in Pendant Swamp Palace. Otherwise, it looks like we are Eastern Palace big key and Ice Rod for Go mode.
Yep. And good chance that that's going to be, at least one of them is upstairs GT. I'm unsure why Dr. Bowser did the entrances in this order, but I guess it works out.
I think it's gonna be hilarious if it's gonna be on Magic Bat, because even with our powers combined right now, we still cannot do Magic Bat. Like, Dr. Bowser has the boots, but he hasn't gone over to go get powder, and then Humbug doesn't have anything to only help us.
Yeah, I mean, at some point or another, one of them will, like, it's not like Magic Bat's a good check, right? Like, it's, it sucks.
Yeah, it's another one of those one-off, very long locations. Even if it's proximately, like, close, temporal, or locality, but the cutscene, the amount of, like, animation time it takes is surprisingly long. So it is... plus you gotta go all the way, it's like 2 screens in, I think you have to go and do Magic Bat, so it can take quite a bit of time.
So I think this is Purple Chest and Swamp Palace for Humbug, I think. This will be all of GT Basement at the very least for Dr. Bowser.
Yeah, what do you think about his process of climbing here?
I have no idea. I mean, you know, one could argue it's questionable to climb a non-required GT before dipping dipping Eastern Palace, but I think that there's been a lot of I don't really understand a lot of the decisions Dr. Bowser makes sometimes, so I don't know.
Humbug is gonna get his very late sick kid check. Cute Meyer stuff on both sides. Did Dr. Bowser need this key as well? I think the answer is no.
Humbug's brain is bad. No, he definitely did not.
Okay, alright.
Humbug has recognized what he's done, which is to pick up his purple chest and then immediately drop it off in the dark world and then mirror.
That's so, okay. We know where the purple chest lives. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be going back to that after this, I assume.
Maybe he'll run the purple chest down then? And do Bumble's tablet?
I hope not. I mean, he probably will, but, like, that's slow. I'm not convinced. Well. There's also a pretty reasonable chance that he wants to just get purple chest done with and then go do TR stuff.
What stuff in TR do we have left then?
We have big chest, crystal roller, laser bridge for Humbug.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. He's gonna get his.
We have
yeah.
GT climb for both of them. We have desert big chest for both of them. And we have Ice Palace big chest. And then we maybe have entrances.
I'm trying to think what else other entrances they have left in like whatever areas. Dr. Bowser and I guess Humbug soon will have the booths. I thought we've kind of exhausted all of our locations.
Yeah, the only entrances we might have is Pyramid Fairy, which we don't have because we're missing the Ice Rod for TR. And maybe some boots entrances. Specifically, Bonk Rocks, Dark Bonk Rocks. I'm not sure if we've checked those.
Dark Bonk Rocks, I think Dr. Bowser did. Light Bonk Rocks, unsure. He got like the regular Bonk Rocks. Yeah.
He did both of those together, surely.
It's true. We did have Mirror.
Yeah. Well, but in that case, yeah, there's nothing else of value actually left to find across the two of them, at least.
Alright, Dr. Bowser's gonna finish up getting the rest of his shields in GT Basement. And then Skull Big, which of course we saw on Humbug's side, leaves the Thieves Big in the Skull Big chest. And then we'll see what he wants to do afterwards. If he wants to continue on to GT.
I think climbing makes a lot of sense here. For Dr. Bowser's perspective, he has a bunch of stuff that he's neglected to do. Front of TR when he was in the area, Eastern Palace when he found it and subsequently has been in the area. Finding Hera, which is down to maybe just an entrance or two. But I still think it's probably reasonable to climb here.
Yeah. The Hera entrance right now, we all know that it is at the Vanilla Misery Mire location, which was either locked that Dr. Bowser unfortunately did not have the medallion from Old Man when he was over there, and now it's, it is an isolated entrance. We do know he has to go there eventually. But for climbing and getting more items, certainly pretty reasonable. He doesn't have Desert Big Key, he doesn't have Eastern Big Key, he doesn't have Thieves Big Key, doesn't have the Ice Rod.
I don't know why. Oh, I guess Yeah, Dr. Bowser's has what? He has Meyer cutscene, which was very out of logic, that he skipped. He has the front of TR, which he skipped. He has Eastern Palace, which he skipped. He has Finding Hera, which I think he should know where it is, but that's 5 items.
Mm. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe he can do it out of process elimination. Yeah.
I think he doesn't have anything else left. I'm not positive, but no, he has the pod area left actually.
I guess I was maybe curious then, like because GT is so easily accessible. I mean, it's not like terrible to get back to, so maybe we can put off the climb if he wants to go chase more entrances and go find Hera, and maybe not commit to this like 4-minute thing.
It's actually, I mean, it's shouldn't be 4 minutes because you don't even need to kill Agatu. It's pretty quick. It's actually one of it's one of the most dense 4 items in the game actually. When you don't have to do Agatu. Obviously it is an entirely elective process. Humbugh did run Purple Chest down in order to do Bombo's tablet. It would have definitely been faster to loot down and have ran from pod entrance.
Yeah. That is, unfortunately, in the past. The past can hurt us, but we cannot do anything about that in the future.
This is
nice use of the mirror shield? What the heck?
Definitely a strategy I've never seen before.
Same?
Humbugh managed to combine Bombo's tablet with getting the powder by expertly delaying Bombo's tablet. Meanwhile, Dr. Bowser got his extra key from... Yep, there's a required big.
Yes. Alright. Climbers. 1 triggers. Rejoice. Looks like Humbugh's gonna go get his pedestal pull. I really hope he doesn't read this, because he does have the book.
It would be cringe. He won't read.
Sure. I'm sure he won't read it. I missed what was in the pre-Moldrum chest. I'm gonna assume it's nothing.
It was an ice rod, which is in fact our go mode, or our no mode, I should say.
We are beating Agatu. What's back here?
I am fairly certain that Useless Fairy is back here.
I guess we're gonna find out together in about 2 minutes. Minute and a half. Not a testament to how long Dr. Bowser might end up taking for this Aga fight, is more of just the cutscene upon cutscene upon cutscene that we have. So at the end of the day, after everything is said and done, our collective go mode is still the Ice Rod. My guess is, well, where actually can it be now? I guess Eastern Palace is maybe our best bet. We do have Ice Palace big chests.
Yeah, I believe we have Ice Palace big chest, Eastern Palace 2 checks, Desert big chest.
Desert big chest.
I do believe that is all that we have left. Humbugh needs to climb for sure. Dr. Bowser. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, well, we got arrows out of this, so at least it's an item that we didn't have to work for.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dr. Bowser did not have powder or desert big, so he couldn't have done either of the things that were right there. Humbugh is probably gonna go climb. At this point, he has searching his. Oh, okay. Desert.
We are not climbing.
Yeah, desert big and powder first.
Alright, well, we are back here with the fruits of our labor on top of GT on Dr. Bowser's side with the Eastern Big Key. We will see what Eastern has. Because if the Ice Rod is in fact not here, we're gonna have some fairly disgusting options left for us. You can't argue about both bows being in desert, apparently. One on desert right side and one on desert big chest, so we'll get silvers. I can't really complain about that for Humbug. I will say that Dr. Bowser has indeed successfully pulled off the Zelga, putting off Eastern Palace for as long as he humanly can, without having it be fully clearable with the bow and the big key.
Yeah.
Some people's resolve is pretty impressive. I don't know, at some point, many people might have just broken down and said, I'm gonna go to Eastern now, because there are 4 checks that have been available to me since, I don't know, minute 10 or something like that. But some of these guys, they're just able to go through the entirety of the seed, basically, and just wait it out. We are doing big key chest first.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs 3 items. Gotcha. Yeah. I was like, we only need 1 item. Maybe it's just in the big chest.
Yeah, no, he needs to find his ice rod, go to front of TR, and then go to Skullwood's big chest.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's gonna try and put off, I guess, hoping to find the ice rod, and then he's gonna free warp on the front of TR, which might be able to work out for him depending on where this ice rod is.
Yeah, I mean, that is the ice. I mean, at this point, we know that the front of TR doesn't block the ice rod, unless. Yeah, no, obviously it doesn't block the front. So it will work if he holds off on it. It's right here. Yep.
It is the ice rod. All right, that is everything that we need collectively between Dr. Bowser and Humbug. Not quite go mode yet, but given Humbug's trajectory, after he climbs GT and presumably finishes Agatu, he will go to Eastern Palace, and that should be his go mode ice rod in Eastern Palace big chest. Dr. Bowser, though, is also on a fairly linear trajectory, but he might just be too far behind dungeon clears.
So, I mean,
oh, he needs to get his thief's big out of Skull Big.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that happens.
And he needs to go find Hera still. Oh man. Well, at least in the short term, I guess it's kind of linear, but he might have a lot of stuff left to do that's gonna not be feasible before Humbug finishes.
Solid fight.
Yeah. Oh, nice Thieves on Compass. Approval.
It'll be a pretty decent time considering that we have very little left to.
Yeah.
For ice, like, I mean that we did have pseudo boots, very early flute, mirror with moon pearl, glove mitts, like hammer, all pretty free. So, not.
Yeah, the boots were kind of late. not terrible, but kind of late. So I'm glad it was pseudo boots for this one.
Yeah. They also didn't lock anything aside from the A button.
Fun. Sanity. I prefer to have that while I play the game.
That's a terrible question. Try again.
Was there maybe a sequence break in the sentencing? At least the good news is that the Ice Pal's big key chest is not required, so that's always a bonus.
Unfortunate, yeah.
So Dr. Bowser should find his Desert Big Key right after he beats Trinex, because it's just in Roller Room. So he'll get work to the front after this fight, and then he'll be able to go do Desert, which is at Mimic Cave. So it's going to be kind of a one-off. So he does have... So I believe Dr. Bowser has a somewhat linear short-term path. However, that being said, he still needs to finish Thieves Town. Thieves Town Big is in Skullwood's Big Key. Big Chest, and... yeah.
Skullwood's Big Chest.
Yeah, so it was Big Chest, which he does have the big key for, but yeah, it might be a little too late.
Yeah, Bowser also needs to find Hera.
Oh, right. And that was the other one, yes. He needs to find the Tower of Hera, which is at Misery Mire vanilla location. That was ether locked, which when we went to the Mire area early, Dr. Bowser had not rescued Old Man, and so that is somewhat of an isolated entrance. But I think,
Humbug is going to get his Go Mode Ice Rod in, I don't know, around the same time Bowser gets his Go Mode, or not, non-Go Mode Desert Big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think it's how I was saying earlier, though, that given how many entrances Bowser has left, like, he might just know that Hera is at Mire entrance at this point. So maybe he just is putting it off and just doing it when it's convenient, which is, I'm not sure when that is, but it's something.
I mean, yeah, like, it was a while ago, is when it was convenient.
Yeah. And I think maybe just kind of the other things were a lot of, I won't say small to medium things kind of added up for Dr. Bowser, ended up taking more of his time versus Humbug, that maybe kind of further the gap throughout the seed. And there wasn't, I don't think, really much of an opportunity for Humbug to really give up very much time. Humbug certainly had the earlier advantage of like Flute and Mirror and Pearl. So he was kind of able to take advantage a little bit more of that. And of course, we've all seen Humbug, extremely strong Crosskeys runner. So he would need to, like, you would kind of need him to probably mess up a bit more than he has for the seed in order to maybe stand more of a chance. And yeah, even like clearing out Eastern Palace, I guess. Well, no, I guess Dr. Bowser, he put off Eastern for the long time, so I guess it'll be parity for Eastern. Never mind.
Where are we going?
TR entrance? Desert Big.
Law.
Powder? No.
We have mismarked Desert Palace is where we're going. Okay.
All right. I was like,
it's very
into blinds. Okay.
It's very close to there. It's just unfortunately in Mimic Cave.
Yeah. Oh, I bet maybe if it's like a visual tracker, maybe it would just place a little too high on the icon.
No, it's the Muffins entrance tracker. You can tell because his chests are like lighting up and such in such a way that like Hera is not lit up green, even though Desert is, because that's because he hasn't placed Hera onto the map yet. And I know that the common issue with the Muffins Dunka tracker is just it's a little condensed, making it hard to read at times.
Also, some things that Humbug has done a pretty good job in, I guess, not committing to. Like, he never found Castle Tower, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that is...
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew that he has found every other key. He's, for a good amount of time now, he didn't really need the small key that, like, I think he knows where... He might know where Castle Tower is. No, he doesn't know about Pyramid Fairy. He definitely knows the connector that takes him to Bumper Cave, and he just like, I don't really, like, he's found GT, and at that point didn't need entrances anymore. And like, the only entrances he ended up checking were the ones that were like, literally, like, he checked the pot area on the way to beat Thieves Town. but he hasn't gone after entrances since.
Yeah, I really actually kind of like this ever-changing type of different priorities, like depending on what you think you still need. Like if it's better to chase entrances versus better to chase dive dungeons at some point because of item density, maybe better to chase some or whatever else. It's a very dynamic game, and you can certainly see it really does shine on some of the better Crosskeys runners in the community, or just experience when you should pivot from one thing to another.
Yeah, it's like when it's based on how many items you have left, how many entrances you like reasonably can find, and like how good your dungeon options are. Don't think there's anything here, yeah.
Yeah, I think we just never end up checking this, even though we had access to this pretty early.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I guess that was just interest he just never ended up checking. Okay. He has his Ether Medallion out, by the way. I think he knows at this point where it could be. And I don't, and again, maybe he just wasn't willing to do Ether quite yet, because it is long. It is certainly probably the longer entrance locations that we have to go back to. So maybe he was hoping that he would just kind of stumble upon it later and not need this. But unfortunately for Dr. Bowser, that is not the case. But meanwhile, Humbug already on phase 3. I can count. Nice bird. Dr. Bowser, still willing to have a little bit of extra fun, entertainment in his own right for what he does for Meyer. Very nice triple for Humbug. And with that, sword up. GG's. Mr. One Trick. He will take the series on and to become 3-1 very early on the week.
No. An insult to his name, but GG's nonetheless. Not one tricking, that is. You know.
Actually, a very good point. He was also not the one who climbed first in the seed.
I don't have their race room open at all. Do we? Is that getting actioned upon?
Yeah, Dante said that he will send out invites. Okay. So we will hopefully get at least one of them, hopefully both. To kind of maybe chat about the seed, how they felt, and why they didn't take all dungeons, because they literally just have everything. All they have to do in the seed, really, extra, is beat Castle Tower.
Yeah.
Long-awaited crystal number 6 for Dr. Bowser. Quite the contrast, by the way, between when Humbug ended up getting a Hera Crystal, which was his first one early, and when Dr. Bowser got it at like the 2-hour mark. Speaking of Humbug, GG's. Welcome.
Thank you.
GG's, Humbug.
GG's.
Explain your lack of climbing.
I don't wanna.
You have an emote, like, dedicated to climbing. Okay.
I know.
But, okay, we're listening to your rebuttal.
I found GT too early. I didn't feel it, but I was wrong. It was the whole. I hadn't. Okay, listen. I had.
Listen.
I had almost full clearable crystals to do. I hadn't done pendants. Okay, that's not an argument. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I just wanted to be unpredictable. I don't know.
What did you have to do? What crystals did you have to do?
Ice. I hadn't been to ice.
You had ice without the big key, yeah?
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I really did consider it. I had one key though. Like most of it was out of logic. Not that I care about like logic stuff when I'm looking for literally nothing but keys and ice rock.
You had 3 keys, you mean? You're missing one.
Yes. This is seed bleed from the seed I did this morning. Never mind. Yeah. That's true.
You had 3 keys and you knew where a key was sitting on bumper.
That's probably a skull key or something.
It isn't. I mean, at this point, I think you can answer
yes,
that.
it is a skull key.
It is a skull key. That's true. But I still had stuff not found. Like I had a lot of item entrances out there. I had Castle Tower, which I never found. There was just a lot out there.
Bumper.
Oh, nice.
Dr. Bowser went there twice, so he was really covering for the both of you.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. But yeah, I can see the argument in climbing, but from my standpoint, I had barely touched South Dark World. There was so much left that I hadn't done that I felt I will do eventually anyway, regardless of what's in the climb. So yeah. I just did that first. Also, GT was really easy to get to, so it wasn't that bad. Did you, by the way, know that there is a key under a pot in Skullwoods?
I did.
It is.
Which one?
Not the one I looked under, apparently.
Maybe it was pot shuffle. You never know these things.
You mean the old pot shuffle?
Yeah, the old one. I think that was actually really jarring.
Can we
more
bring
jarring
that
than
back?
I ever thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's a terrible setting. Who thought of that?
I think the problem with that setting was they didn't actually figure out the logic when they moved the stuff, like moved the pots around, and so there was
yes.
They just assumed it would be the same.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes those pots are in fact not the same thing.
Yep.
But yeah, GG's,
yep.
Mr. 3-in-1.
3-in-1.
Kind of speedrun this week, huh?
I figured just do last week's race yesterday and this week's race today, and just have a little break.
It was yesterday. Okay.
It was yesterday. You calmed the race, Kirmos.
Dude, once one night has passed, I have like no idea.
Everything is just in the before.
Well, it's just like it's in the past, so who knows when things actually happened.
Fair. But yes, it was yesterday. So I just wanted to speedrun it a bit, yeah, and to get a bit of a break, which is nice.
Somewhat interesting. See Dr. Bowser kind of going back in some of the things that he had previously skipped, like Meyer Big Key Chest, which I believe you did actually early, right? Oh yeah, that was another thing I think we saw that you went to go do early for Meyer. Versus like Desert, I think, right? Like you got Desert Big on the front of TR, and then you went to do Meyer first. Was that like just to see what Meyer was?
Pretty
More
much,
options?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I figured I want to see what Meyer is, and there's just so much there that the chance of me like never making the decision of going there at all just doesn't exist, and the information I get out of beating the boss is just way better. Turns out it was a pendant which was useful, and there was useless, and there was nothing in Meyer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
That is very correct.
Yes.
Yeah. You could have combined it with climbing GT.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah. Right. I could have. That's true. But I didn't. No, GT was just... I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it today.
Well, certainly you did not get punished this seed, even though that there was required Big Key up there. You still were, in general, you played very efficiently. So when you first went to Lost Woods, I don't know, minute 2 or something, you got the flute, which was quite nice. That was delayed a bit from Dr. Bowser, and then you went to Eastern area first. Those are kind of like the first points where he just followed a bunch of connectors, and then it gives you more breath. You went to Thief's Town, so you got your Miriam Pearl, and so then you were able to do a lot more things efficiently.
Yep.
And and then like all these things just kind of incrementally added up over the course of the seed. So
yeah, that's usually what happens in Crosskeys, like when, especially like Moon Pearl and Mir, when they are basically together, the person who gets them first is usually the one who's ahead. That's
are you talking about this seed or yesterday's seed?
When they're together.
Oh, when they're together. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
When you cannot get one without the other. Yeah, because yesterday's was just Thanks, game.
Oh, yeah. Well, you might be able to. Okay. Well, I guess like at some point we'll see you play co-op Crosskeys with my fellow co-commentator soon.
Soon, TM.
You think so?
No. But it'll happen.
It will happen, I believe.
I hope.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe Dr. Bowser might be a little either maybe he mistracked something or he's trying to figure thing out.
So what happened to Dr. Bowser, I'm pretty sure, is I mean, it's not like it would have made him earlier to it. It wouldn't have changed the result, but if you look at his tracker right now, Skullwoods is red because he's using like Muffin's entrance tracker, and he did not place Skullwood's big chest, so it doesn't know he can get here.
Yeah.
Or maybe he didn't place Skullwood's big key chest or something like that. Like he did, so it just was red, and he,
Yeah.
Don't go to red squares, go to green squares.
Yeah, I almost did that with Desert Big Chest. Because I mark off the torch since it's nothing. But I don't want to do it. And then I found the big key. And it doesn't turn green, because I still don't have the boots.
Yeah, you could have done Desert Big Chest with Meyer.
And GT Climb.
Yeah.
Yep. I could have. But maybe then I wouldn't have gotten my Thief's on big.
What else? What else are you doing? You have 109. You have like 3 checks left.
I know. What do I have left? I have Ice Big Chest and 2 chests in Castle Tower. Spike Cave, King's Tomb.
These are all boost lock locations, or a lot of these are boost lock locations. King's Tomb, I think, was at Light World Bonk Rocks, Dark World Bonk Rocks, one of those. Yeah, and that's also another thing that was kind of different was earlier on, like you sought more density, I guess, or maybe breath or some combination thereof, versus Dr. Bowser ended up chasing more connectors early, and then I think we also kind of saw him, as I said, like going back to Castle Tower twice, like chasing some maybe like less CPH values of stuff. So but he also didn't open Thief's Town Attic Chest, which is, again, he's in go mode, but that also saves him from mental damage that you had earlier of that Ice Pals big key.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what was there. It was a slight mental damage for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you guys both played pretty well in terms of execution. But just a lot of it did really seem like a lot of the stuff just came down to routing. And then the other one was he didn't rescue Old Man, so he didn't have his ether medallion when he was in the Maya area. When you guys were both kind of sucked in at the same time, and he just never went back, right? So all these things just kind of added up, and I don't really think it's really Solemn's fault. Is like probably not necessary. Like the ether medallion is probably like an unnecessary punishment, right? Because how often do you need that, right? And
right. and it was fairly easy to get to the Mire area. Like you can either just take Carol Castle.
See, that's what you said
or-
about GT, and then you just never climbed. Humbug. Like, when you said, it's like when it's too easy, it's like it's too easy, you know?
I guess I was just sad about not getting the turn on Right Side Desert. I'll leave that as my excuse.
Oh.
I did notice that.
Yeah, I was very sad. And then I also missed it in pod and got even sadder.
Oh yeah, and I think also really early on, you delayed Mocula. I think you knew where both was, both of you, but he went there on Fighter Sword, Fire Rod, no hammer.
I didn't have a key.
Oh right, because you didn't. Oh, you did not know where the small key was in West Lobby Pot. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yep,
That's why
yep,
you could not go there early. Okay.
Yep. That's the reason. But no, I had the flute so early as I did, so I just like fluting to 2 and checking that entrance is Omega easy.
Mm-hmm.
But that was too early for me to have found a key, so I just went back in when I passed in the dark room.
Also, good job on not reading the pedestal when you had all 3 pendants. That is
I was so
the correct
tempted.
way of doing it.
I was
Why?
so tempted.
Why? Why do you have these bad habits, Humbug?
Bad? What do you mean bad habits?
Don't you want to listen to the music after a pedestal pull?
I don't have the music on even in the seed, so it doesn't change.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. This was just like I'm on Dante's stream. Okay, fine. I can give people the pleasure of watching the pet pool. Fine. But if it's on SG, nuh-uh.
No.
I'm reading the hell out of that tablet.
You were second to the ped though. You know.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you meant that people didn't get any satisfaction out of my pet pool anyway? I should have just read it. I knew it.
We also didn't get any satisfaction out of your GT climb, so you know.
I did it eventually. It was also a pretty good climb, actually. I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it would have been a good climb if we were watching, you know, but we already knew it was there, so.
So you just turned your eyes away.
Yeah, you just.
I mean, that makes sense, because Bowser probably did something more interesting.
GG's Bowser as well.
Yeah, GG's Dr. Bowser. Got his Thiefstown Big Key from probably one of the last, unfortunate locations, as you do with Skullwood's Big Chest. Yeah, and again, just like a lot of like little things. Some probably decisions could have gone better for him. Also, some of them, and again, some of them he didn't have to be so punished for the things that he ended up doing.
Yeah.
So this will certainly put Dr. Bowser at the 2-2 record for next week, but certainly still very much in the tournament. Speaking of Dr. Bowser, hello, GG's.
Hello, GG's.
GG.
So we were kind of postulating at the end. What ended up happening to like Skullwood's Big Chest? Did you end up just like mismarking, or?
Yeah, I got used to the old Dunka tracker, and it's completely my fault. I wasn't paying attention to the one item left in Skullwoods. It showed up as red, and I let my eyes just kind of slide right over it. It wasn't until the end when I'm going through Turtle Rock knowing that the item I'm about to get is not in Logic, and yet it's the only one I think I have left. So I was just assuming initially I mistracked the location. Then on the way to that last entrance I hadn't opened, finally everything clicked.
What was not in Logic?
The lava chest. I only had 3 Turtle Rock smalls at that point.
Oh, was there one on blind?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that. Gotcha.
Yeah, so panic was kind of already set. Well, it wasn't actually panic. It was mild panic in that I didn't know what I had missed, but I saw the race room already, so I knew I'd lost. It was just kind of trying to finish it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very understandable. And again, we were talking about this with Humbug a little bit earlier. So Humbug rescued Old Man pretty early, because he also was first to. You weren't that much further behind to like the myths, no, the pearl and the mirror, but rescued Old Man early, got his ether medallion. Then when you guys kind of both got sucked in to Meyer at the same time, like he was able to do Hera at the time, and then you didn't have that opportunity. And so it was like Humbug got his Hera crystal at like, I don't know, minute 20 or something, and then you got it at like 2 hours. It was very hilarious contrast. But that was certainly one of the exasperating factors. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping finding that would be my go mode. So at that point, it's like I don't even want to find it now. I want to find my key first.
Crosskeys doesn't work that way. I don't know.
No.
I think you've played enough Crosskeys to understand that.
It's a cruel mistress.
I don't know what was actually in there that we needed.
There was nothing in there.
Okay, so yeah, Crosskeys could have worked that way then.
It could.
But it doesn't. You're like, yeah. But I think, and then maybe just like the general, I guess, like the strategy that you guys had was like, especially in the early game. So Humbug was also earlier to the flute. You weren't too far behind, but it did seem like you were chasing after a lot more connectors before you end up getting more stuff. Versus Humbug, like he did more like light world breath. So then he got a lot more equipment. And again, he was earlier to the pearl and to the mirror, and then some incremental things just kind of kept building like positive for Humbug, and so it was just harder for
I felt like I was probably going to be fighting uphill for this one, so I was kind of doing some things a little earlier than I normally would have. The connectors, at least the knowledge of the ones I found early, was pretty nice. At least the two that I tend to leave behind with those Turtle Rock bridge, and then Bumper Ledge. Although I just kept playing the game of, hey, what are the odds the next dungeon I'm going to try to complete is a pendant versus a crystal without doing map checks, and ended up having, I think I pulled Ped before I had a single crystal completed.
That is correct. Yeah, we were also thinking about like, why didn't you guys just pick all dungeons? You pretty much did everything, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Oh, did you pick all dungeons?
Yes.
Oh, well then it is my fault, yep.
I'm not trying to cast any blame, but it's not my fault.
I feel like I can really only do it on accident. If I'm doing it on purpose, it feels bad.
Yeah, that's understandable. It gets slightly less rando.
Yeah. But yes, like Skullwoods early on was like, oh, hey, of course it's the green pendant. What is up with Saha? I was like, hey, I'm going to tell you what the green pendant is.
Oh,
by the way,
dude,
here I have this
funny.
map.
That was hilarious.
It's like,
How's he supposed to know?
Right. How is he supposed to know without having the map? That's a good point. So,
this is the only seed that makes sense then.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
I did have one unrelated question for you, Dr. Bowser. I did hear through the grapevine that you do have, like, your doctor is like, you have a PhD. Is that correct?
No, I don't.
No?
I'm not a real doctor.
Okay. Maybe I was misinformed. If that's the case, then.
Truly tragic.
I was wondering where the doctor came from. I thought, like I said, maybe it was just bad information. Okay.
I like how you still said that I'm not a real doctor. Because if Clearmouse said she's not a real doctor, that would also be in a way very true. But although Clearmouse is a doctor.
If we're saying that medical doctor?
Yeah. She's just not a medical doctor.
You do not want me trying to do any life-saving procedures. It will not be saving. I can guarantee you that.
Likewise, probably even less so here. Nope, just the fake doctor in my name.
Sounds good. Yeah.
It's a combination of a friend hitting the couple characters while we were playing Smash Brothers too rapidly and mixing Dr. Mario and Bowser's name together. He thought that was hilarious, so I just went with it.
What,
Hey, it makes
what
sense.
lore? Hey, that does make sense. Does that mean
The
you
true
made
ancient
Bowser?
lore.
In Smash?
I used to, and I was terrible. So
That adds up. Bowser's a not good character.
Okay, I thought that was gonna be like personal. I was like, man.
No, not personal.
What the hell, Talithar? What do you mean?
It
I think
depends
that
on the
Bowser's
game.
not a good tier game
Like-
or player.
like,
So.
just judging by his rando, I feel like he doesn't have great reflexes.
Yeah, no, nothing personal. But like, it is very unlikely to be a Bowser main and not be terrible at the game. At least Smash, at least Melee. Some of the later games, I think Bowser's alright, but oof, that guy's bad.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna say thanks for the restream and thanks for the race, Bowser, and good luck going further. I
Thank
will
you,
need
too.
to head to bed because it's past midnight.
TY race. TY
Yeah,
comms?
thank you guys.
TY restream.
Thank you for it all. See ya.
Thanks. Take care.
Yeah, thank you everybody. Yeah, and thank you so much, Dante, for restreaming this. Very, very appreciative, and thank you, Telthar, for making this last minute thing happen. Very happy. I don't know if Dante has any other plans. If we're raiding, if we're cutting it. He's in chat, so he will tell us where we're going next. If we're going anywhere. No raid? Alright, sounds good. Okay, well then we'll just we'll call it for tonight. I know that Dante has some plans to try and do some more restreams of the Crosskeys tournament. Not sure if anything will happen this weekend, or tomorrow for that matter, but keep your eyes on the schedule. He will sign up for probably at least one, maybe two known races in the near future. So until then, have a great rest of your evening. And yeah, stay cool. We'll catch you later.